I haven't been playing a lot of Warframe in the past couple weeks. Uh, More specifically, after I made the Varuna video, and to say that I haven't been playing, I I've been doing two things pretty much uh, during the week. One is to make the incarnate of the week, which I do. As you guys know, I record it every week. I go and record it again. And I've been doing the Deep Archimedia, and that's it. I get in, do the Deep Archimedia, log out. Uh, this is something that happens to me from time to time. I just, after spending a lot of time in one specific game, you just sometimes open the Steam and you go like, I don't even want to open this game. I do have that happens to me sometimes, and I've been taking a break from Warframe. I think that's something that is very likely to happen after you play a game for too long, and not only one game for too long, but the same game for quite a long time. And so, yeah, I've been taking a break from Warframe. I feel like that's how it works better for me because I stay away from the game for a while. I don't burn myself even more, and then eventually the will to come back to the game and to try more stuff kicks back in. So that's kind of how it goes, and I feel like that's the healthy way to do it. Yeah, that worked for me. That works for me. It's been working for the past couple years, and yeah, I've been playing other games. I've been playing Hunt Showdown. I've been playing 7 Days to Die, and yeah, it feels good to stay away from the game for a while. And
Tu já
talking
matou o
about these
primeiro,
other
caralho.
games, I started playing Hunt Showdown recently, and holy Jesus, what a freaking good game! It's such a unique game,
Matou.
so different from everything I've played so far. And I'm not the FPS guy. I completely suck at the game. I'm terrible, but it's a fun game, so I'm still playing. I enjoy it, you know. But yeah, I suck at the game, 100%. Also, the 7 Days to Die had an update this year, or maybe last year, version 1.0, which I haven't played yet. 7 Days to Die is another game that I play like once in a while, but I've played almost every major update of the game, and so it feels good to play again, and experience the game another time, even though the game is a piece of crap. There's a bunch of games that you play, but you have to be honest with yourself and with other people to say that certain X game is a piece of crap, because it is. I've been playing the game for years, and yeah, there's so many problems, and veterans of games will always find problems in the game. It's always much easier to find problems in the games because you're not on like the honeymoon phase anymore, and so you can now see the problems in the game. And 7 Days to Die is one of them for me. That there is a ton of problems. Just to mention a few, the time between the updates is extremely long. There's too few weapons in the game. There's a crap ton of stuff missing in the game. There could be so much more stuff. It's been over 10 years of development. So, yeah. It's crazy. It's really crazy. The game has advanced a lot since the beginning, but still, I just feel like there isn't enough stuff in the game. It is just too slow. The same thing, I can stop and talk about Warframe, and can kind of go on a rant about it for a while. That Warframe is a very old game. It is not built for the veteran players. There is no end game in the game. If you don't define what are you going to do after you reach a certain mastery, there is gonna be literally nothing for you to do. Because the thing we have that's kind of most end game is Deep Archimedia. And you know, they kind of doesn't, they don't really know how to make the game hard. You know, making the game hard for them is really just putting restrictions and modifiers. Yeah, that's kind of how they see making the game more difficult. You know, stripping away your power, so you have to deal with whatever you have to do. And talking about Deep Archimedia, I just hate mirror defense. Whoever came up with the idea for that game mode, oh my god, how can you sleep at night? Especially the Murmur one, oh my god. And leaving that on the last mission of the Deep Archimedia. Ah my god, who hurt you, my friends? Oh my god. Why do you have to do this to us? It's just, it's so painful. It's so freaking painful. You know, yeah. Terrible. I was talking that the game has no end game, and if you don't define what you want to do, you're left with close to nothing. You can farm Eidolons. Some people like to do that. You can do level caps. Some people enjoy it. You can fashion frame. You can farm platinum. You can pretty much prestige the market if you want to buy every single item out of the market. You can... let's think, what else can you do? You can run the Profit Taker. Yeah, that's another thing people do. You can level cap in different game modes. You can kind of challenge yourself because the game doesn't really challenge you enough. Yeah. That's a, you know, that's a little rant, but those are some of the problems of the game. There's it's just too much, and I don't even think it's worth, you know, talking about the game, because I love the game, but I also know that the game has many problems, and I've also been playing the game for years, so there is that. But yeah, I'm not gonna stop playing Warframe. You know, I'm not gonna stop making videos about Warframe. I already have ideas for my, I'm not gonna say return because I'm not really gone, but I already have some ideas to make videos about. But one thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start posting videos about other games in another channel. I'm gonna be making another channel to post there about these other games, because it's gonna be like an off channel that it's gonna contain videos of other games, because who watches Warframe? It's not likely that people that watch only Warframe are gonna watch other stuff, you know. So yeah, it's kind of how YouTube also works, and the viewers in general, you know. If the person is not interested in other games, they're not gonna look at the video. So you know, it's probably best to post in another channel. Yeah. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to also making the Warframe videos in the near future. I'm also excited about the upcoming update. You know, the Coda one. We're gonna get the infested liches. The Lavos Prime hits, and I just couldn't be excited for that, you know, because for me, because of the way I play, because of what I do in the game, it kind of gameplay that I like. I like to do endurance. I like to spend long periods inside a mission. Lavos doesn't really work for me, so I couldn't even be excited. Cedo sounds like a good thing. The dual Zoran also looks interesting, but I haven't even looked at any video or anything about it. But having some kind of copter in the game back sounds like fun, but I'm never too hopeful, I'm gonna say, about what they're putting in the game, because whenever we get too hyped, we just get smashed in the face, and it's a piece of crap. That's usually what happens in the game. You know, it's it's happened many times in many games, so you don't even expect too much from it anymore. So yeah, it's probably by what I think it's not gonna be even close to what coptering was, but it's gonna be a fun gimmick to work a little bit around. A little bit, I'm gonna say maybe like 3 hours and then never touch it again. Like the majority of stuff they make and retry. But yeah. Hoping for the best. Let me know what you guys have been doing in Warframe. Let me know which other games do you guys play. Leave it in the comments below. Leave it also if you want to see some other kind of game, or if you have any recommendations for me for what to play. Yeah. And leave it a like, subscribe, and peace.
Till next time.